It's a video inspection of the sewer drain for Crosby's Market, Canal Street, Salem. We inserted the camera from a 4-inch clean out in the floor of the first floor street level men's room. And we're in approximately 83 feet. We've determined it goes from here out through the storage area at the front on the other side of the ladies' room, kind of at a 45-degree angle from the bathrooms heading towards the liquor store, runs through the liquor store, through the wall between the liquor store and Subway, into the Subway dining room, drops down, turns left, and heads out to the manhole that's in the parking lot by the front door of Crosby's Market. We're in approximately 83 feet right now. I can't push it much further because it's changed directions, and there's too many bends and turns for me to continue to push it from here. But all the blockages we've had have been prior to 80 feet, so we're way past any blockages. So we're going to pull it back up through that invert. We did notice a cracked section of pipe pretty close to the wall right between Subway and the liquor store. So we're going to pull it back. We'll stop at that point, pause the recording, and locate and get a depth. Okay, so right here we have the pipe is actually sheared off. You can see it right there. And then if I push it in a little further, well, if you look at the top, there's a stress crack, and then it's broken again right there at 5 o'clock. And if I push it a little further, it's broken right there. So we've got about 2.5, 3 feet of pipe that's broken right there. We're going to push the camera in to right there, pause the recording, and see if we can locate this. I believe we're inside Subway at this time.
Yeah, we should be right on right.
Okay, so we've located this, and what we've determined after Dyke and I spoke about this, it appears that the concrete slab, the floor on either side of the dividing wall between the liquor store and the Subway, has dropped down. The floors have dropped, shearing the pipe off where the pipe, or where the pipe goes underneath the wall. So as I pull this back, you get a good look at it. There's where the crack, the far side of the crack is, which is just on the Subway side. And again, this is cast iron pipe. If you look on the right at 3 o'clock, there's another break there. It's sheared off. Look on the top at 12 o'clock, there's a stress crack. And right there, there's a the whole inside diameter of the pipe, or the whole circumference of the pipe is sheared off. And that's inside are right underneath the wall between the liquor store and Subway. We're going to continue to pull back now. As we pull it back, you'll see we're going to come up through an invert, and the pipe's traveling horizontal, then it comes up. That's inside the cooler of the walk-in cooler in the liquor store, and that's right where the toilet from the liquor store ties into this line. And the blockages that we've had inside Crosby's have not affected the liquor store, so the problem for the blockages in Crosby's the past several months is somewhere between Crosby's bathrooms and the liquor store. So we're going to look at that real close.
One
We're going to just go and locate this. There's something wiring in, so we're going to pause. Okay, so the spot where we saw that Y is actually in the liquor store. Right now, we're inside the storage room, inside Crosby's Market in the warehouse area. And this is the problem where it's been backing up has been somewhere between the bathroom and here. So we're going to look at this real close, and then we'll probably do a paper test. Okay, we're going to do a paper test. I'm going to flush one toilet one time with a good amount of paper and then go back and look at it. Okay, so we flushed once with paper. Paper got stuck 4 feet in. I flushed it again without paper. That blockage at 4 feet went to about 8 feet, and it's still holding. I'm gonna flush it again with the camera. You can see by the level of the water, it's still clogged. It just keeps pushing the paper through a few feet at a time. I'm gonna push the camera in. 2 more feet, paper's still sitting there. There's another flush. It's horrible. Okay, we're gonna pause for a bit. Actually, I'll keep it rolling. There, you see it just let go. It's ready to turn.
Yeah,
Ladies' room's good to go, right?
It's another
Yeah.
spot right there where there's a blockage.
you're welcome.
So paper just keeps pushing itself forward. So now we're gonna keep this recording rolling, and
Oh, she's just went into the ladies' room.
we're gonna test it with paper, with a single ply Scott's septic safe paper. Okay, there's the flush.
What?
Let's see what happens. Look at that.
Yeah.
Even with that paper. So there's no good answer here. Even with that paper, it's still got stuck. Okay, so I just came to the realization we have power flush toilets, which are the toilets that flush with a combination of water and air. And in my opinion, that's a big part of the issue. But somebody just used the ladies' room. We just heard it flush, so I pulled the camera back. We're going to put it in now and see what happens. So that concludes the inspection. We do have the broken
know.
joint pipe
I'm in the
shared
middle of
off
something.
between the liquor store and Subway, but we also have an issue where the paper is not being flushed and pushed all the way through due to a combination of the toilet paper they're using does not dissolve very easily, and I believe the low flow water saver power flush toilets, along with the fact that the pipe cast iron is now 15 years old and it's just a little bit dirty and rusty, and even though we've snaked this a multitude of times with the largest blade that will fit in there, it's still clogging up.